is better because I had one going and the sound was lagging according to everyone. So gotta wait for people to come in and make sure that the sound is good. Hello, we have one person so far. Let me know how the sound is. The energy is really strong. Chat still hasn't caught up yet. Hey, how's the sound? Sounds better? Sounds good? Okay. Hi. Hey, Pragya. Glad you could make it. Hi, the sound is fine. All right, great. Hey, Shayna. Sounds better. Good, 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 good. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, sounds perfect. Good. So, honestly, for one, the energy is really strong. I'm going to explain everything. But the energy is really strong, and also, I gotta be honest, I don't think my... Hey, Nicole! This is my first purchase from you. I'm super excited. Yay! Thank you for joining. So I gotta be honest, my twin has been really bothering me these past couple days, and I almost feel like his energy does not want me to do this spell because he knows how powerful it's gonna be and how many options I'm gonna have. And then when I have all the options, like, he's just not really gonna... I mean, he already doesn't seem like a good option. So once I have all these people coming towards me, it's like he knows he's barely... Like, I was venting to my friend Sam about it last night. Like, I don't want to be a twin anymore. And I know people get really offended when people want to, like, throw away the journey or give it up. But it gets to a point where you're just like, I don't want to constantly be challenged. I don't want to constantly be doing this. And I just think that his energy is doing everything he can to try and stop it. But it's not going to stop. It's going to happen. Just like the bad things he did to me. There was nothing I could do to stop them. They were going to happen. So, yeah. I'm beyond excited. Yay, I feel you. Do you have a twin flame? Yeah, yes. Hey, Dutch, so happy to be here. Yay, I'm happy you're here too. Your spell worked last time. I got so many compliments after it was my first experience during a spell. Thank you so much. You are so welcome. That is so lovely to hear. Guys, I think I'm getting, like, way more powerful and way stronger. Like, I was already really powerful and strong, not to sound braggy or anything, but I'm a powerful sorcerer. I'm a powerful magician, a high priestess, a witch. I'm realizing I'm a gatekeeper, and I help to bend reality for people. I help to be the person that gets them to, like, the other side. And I just feel myself getting more and more powerful. I burned all the petitions from the beauty spell, not yesterday, but the day before. And I've still got everything charging up over here. You can see that's everything that's in my shop right now. It's all charging up. Hold on. But so that's everything charging up. And then we've obviously, so all of this is charging the spell. We still have the jar candle from the river working. So if you did the river working, that energy is going to be intertwined in this. We have the candle from the beauty spell, so that's going to be intertwined in this. I also have the coyote teeth and the keys that are for the crossroads working. Those are also going to be intertwined. So all these spells that we're doing this fall, this is all, or even this since September, this is all intertwined. And I explained on my community post about the candles. I'll explain about everything in a minute. But yeah, let me just see what you guys are saying. I thought at one point in my life that someone in my life was my twin flame, but he wasn't. But it was fine. Our connection was that powerful, and I awakened after the experience. Yeah, like, I feel like if you're truly on a twin flame journey, like, you wouldn't wish it. I think it was Hannah who recently said, she's like, I literally wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy because it's a nightmare. So, yeah. 38 people in the chat, and my twin's a 3811 life path. Be careful about those people coming in. I went out last weekend, and I felt so much energy from so many people. 3 different people tried to hook up, and I'm like, don't do that. Well, that's why this spell is a high value love spell, because we're not here. I literally just got Reiki before this, and my therapist does Reiki, and the message she channeled for me was a person throwing a fishing net out in the water, and Spirit said, go deep and wide, like set your net deep and wide. And she was like, well, what does that mean? And the Spirit said, you need to only interact with people who can be as deep as you, and you need to interact with people who open your mind and who have a wide view on life and who have like an open perspective on life, people who challenge you and change your view, because when you're dealing with like someone who's closed off, Spirit literally said there are only bottom feeders in the shallow, which like blew my fucking mind. So when you're dealing with someone who's like closed off and can't be deep, you're literally in the shallow and there are only bottom feeders there. So that's like, that was the advice she channeled for the spell, and I'm gonna hold on to that because it makes a lot of sense. But I've been feeling that lately. Like I don't want to be with someone that I have to like constantly be like that is constantly trying to convince me I'm not a witch or that I don't have power. Like I have no desire to convince people that I'm real at this point in my life. Oh, by the way, guys, if you have any testimonials you want to send me, that would be really amazing, because Mercury retrograde, I left my phone on the roof of my car, drove away, it got run over. I went to the Apple store to get, it fixed, and then I find out my insurance and my iCloud canceled itself in April. So I lost everything from April till now, and I just started saving testimonials. I had about 100 over the last couple months. I think it was like a month and a half I started saving them, and they're all gone. So if you want to resend me a testimonial, that would be great, because I'm trying to rebuild my thing. Stealing that message for myself. Yeah, no, it applies to everyone. Damn, that's some truthness, literally. Oh, collective shared energy for these spells is gonna make each of these so powerful. Hell yes. Really like your energy, Duchess. Thank you. Hey, Sasha. Hello, super pumped for this. Also getting a lot of hookup bullshit I used to let fly. It's probably a test to see if you've outgrown it. Yay, I'll send you mines after all this. Good, thank you. Sending love. Man, what's up, Momo? I know, this retrograde, literally, one of the guys I'm dating is like one. That's the thing, right? I'm dating lots of people and it feels good, but one of the guys I'm dating was like, history repeats itself until it doesn't, and damn, I've put my phone through the washing machine during Mercury retrograde. I've left my phone on the roof of my car and drove away during Mercury retrograde, like I think twice actually before this. So I'm really glad, or maybe it was just once, but I had like a wallet case. So I was literally in the middle of the road, like looking for my debit cards and my license, and they fell like right next to a sewer. So it's like we're at least stepping our game up. And by the way, Case-to-Fi cases are no joke. I literally have the same, obviously my screen got shattered because it got run over by a car, but like my phone was fine. It was like still working. It was just the screen that was fucked up, and the case is perfect. And I have a glitter case. Like it should have shattered the case to pieces. But Case-to-Fi, that shit's real. If they ever come to me for a sponsorship, I will easily work with them, because this case got run over and it has lived, it's still protecting my phone. Like I dropped my phone accidentally yesterday and accidentally like threw it across the room, because when you drop your phone you can't just drop it, you got to do the and it's still kicking. Like it's unbelievable. I feel like that's like when I started doing witchcraft when I was 18, but I really started to perfect it probably in like 2019. I gave up on my twin a while ago, but reestablished contact before the Lionsgate this year, and I think he's pissed that I moved on, ironically during last year's Lionsgate portal. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not fighting for it anymore. Why? It reminds me of like religion that was like, I was literally thinking about this today. And if you're in a twin flame journey, I want you to ask yourself this question. Do you feel like you were alive during times where the Catholic Church reigned supreme and the rule was torture the body to save the soul? Because damn, it feels like torture. It feels horrible. So it's like, I really had that connection because I learned all about that in one of my classes in college about like that time period, and that's when the Protestant Reformation began and Martin Luther started going and hiding, like, because you know that the Catholic Church had hijacked Jesus's teachings, and so that's when the Protestant Reformation began, and people were literally in the night, and like how they showed Jesus with the lantern, it was like they were reliving that. But right, the truth is always persecuted. The truth is always like, people fight the truth because it is the truth, and the liars and the cheats, they don't want to face themselves. So it's like that's when the Protestant Reformation started, because Martin Luther and his wife Martha Luther, I think she was Martha, I believe, I don't know, that sounds a little funny, Martin and Martha, but I don't know, it was years ago, but they started the Protestant Reformation, which was all about like, no, you can live a happy life and still go to heaven. Like, you don't have to. They used to literally wear nail shirts. It was like shirts made of nails that would rip up your skin. They would skin horses and let the horsehair and skin rot. And then they would take it and they would sew it so the hair was on the inside. So you put this shirt on and you had rotting flesh around you. So there were flies all around you that would bite you. And then the hair would tear apart your skin underneath the shirt. So then the flies would get in the shirt and start to bite you. And then you'd eventually die like a slow, painful death from infection. And the Catholic Church was like, bravo, you're born out of sin. You are inherently sinful and you deserve this. So now you can go to heaven. Like, it's just so disgusting to me. And I feel like people who are involved in organized religion in this life, like the very cultish kind of like, do as I say, or else you're going to hell. Like, I feel like those people are stuck in this karmic loop of a time when it was punish the body to save the soul. And it really had me thinking, I feel like some people on this twin flame relationship could also be stuck in that karmic loop of thinking that they still have to like punish the body to save the soul. And it really had me thinking, like, I don't want to do that no more. Still fighting. Have you been watching Dahmer? No. Oh my god, that's like on some Sparrow-ish, the Game of Thrones. I've actually never seen Game of Thrones. Everyone says I would love it, but my hands have been more clumsy since retrograde started. LMAO. I asked my ancestors to be there during the process. Yay. Okay. Yes, and I actually put that on your petition. I invited your benevolent ancestors. Testimonial. Nikki is incredibly insightful and powerful and will change your life for the better. I will never regret doing my spirit work with her. Thank you, Lizzie. You're so sweet. Anything special during the spell? So you can burn sage, you can burn your own candle, you can dance. I'm probably gonna dance later. To move energy, however you move energy, you can do singing bowl, you can do prayer, whatever you want to do to join me. Good. I also wanted to do witchcraft, but I live with my family and they do not believe in all these things and they are scared of occult science. And they don't want me to do it. I'm sorry to hear that. It's hard when you're not in a conducive environment to your needs. I'm surprised we don't have any homework with the spells. I know, Momo, it's been a very long time, but I stopped doing the homework thing, I think, because the spells got a lot more deep. So it's almost like okay, not that they got more deep. So it was like when we used to do the other spells, I would channel homework and then I would just pray over them and I would light them. But now, since I've been given the gift of light language, I don't necessarily have to give you homework to activate your DNA. I activate your DNA. Yeah, anyone can join. I activate your DNA through the light language, and I'm going to talk all about that. We'll get into it in a minute. I was just enjoying the chat, but you'll see. It's a little different, but yeah, it's so funny you say that because I was literally thinking about that. I was like, thinking about how the spells used to be. They used to be really, there was more heavy lifting on you guys. But yeah. Dude, just started watching that today. You love Daenerys before season 5. I don't know what that is. Damn, I'm old school with you. Yes, you are, girl. That's how you know you've been here a long time. Yes. Corn is really majestic. Thank you. Okay, guys, so let me just flip this around. Hi, it's me. Corn is here. She's like, someone says I'm majestic. Okay, so let's take a look at everything. Do you excuse me, Corn? Thank you. All right, so here are all your petitions. I actually put a check in there because this is a high value love spell, so I wanted to do an offering for a monetary offering for spirits. I have a check. We've got the beauty spell candle, so all that is in connection. We have my bat for Asmodeus because he is a djinn that does not play. He does not allow low value. Okay, so he has a particular interest in keeping women safe, and he does not allow low value men around women. And you don't have to be, it doesn't have to be a traditional man and woman relationship. It can be, you know, divine masculine, divine feminine in any form of relationship. You know what I'm saying? So, but either way, he's not going to let any scrubs. No, we don't want no scrubs. So he's a taxidermied bat because he is a bat djinn. So then we also have Oshun back here. We have a ton of flowers because I wanted a lot of flowers. So we have Oshun right here. We've got all my usual stuff on my altar, of course. And then I actually went out yesterday and I decided that I have, email me after the live, and you can pay me and I'll do a candle and a petition for you after the live. I decided I have so many statues of like all these other beings that I wanted to get one to represent me. So I got that for myself yesterday, and she's a dark angel on a piece of wax, and I just felt like she's me. Like, I feel like she looks like me. Her energy is similar. Hey, Taylor. And then I also got this fairy to represent me as well. And then we have Bastet. And then we have this Lyrian male. So we have the male and the female here. The male and female cat goddesses and god. And then we have Yemoja, the little statue there, and we have Santa Muerte. We've got my other little trinkety things. We've got the lock and keys to open the way and the pine cones to open the way. We've got 2 apples for like lust and love. That crystal bowl was my nonnies, one of my ancestors, my Italian ancestors. Wow, that's amazing. I knew the angel was you before you said it. Yeah, because you'd be reading my mind. Agreed, it's you. Thank you. So yeah, we've got this crystal bowl that was my nonnies, my grandmother's, my Italian grandmother's. That's got water, libation for the spirits. We've got wine for the spirits and for love. We also have some, oh great, cornicus, bam, crazy. We also have some pumpkin candy corn. We're going to use this in this because pumpkin is for abundance, but we're going to use that in the crossroad working as well. So we're going to save that for the crossroad working and for the cemetery offering. So that's going to span over multiple spells as well. Hello. We have oranges for abundance and money. We also have the phallus and the vagina here, and we have the ram's horn. I have a coconut to open the ways for love as well, and then some just little things from my local river that I like to release my spells in. I have this candle. This is a sex twin flame. They're all sold out in my shop right now. I'm going to make more, but we're going to light that as well. This is for sexual healing, twin flame. And then also we have for jar candle, we have Mr. Money, because, you know, we want people who can take care of themselves financially and who want to spoil us. We also have this Fire of Love candle for this. We have, oh, I should get a little cone incense for my wishing thing. That's my wishing incense holder. And we have the skull. I'm going to work on your skull and everything today. These candles are super fucking powerful. You might have seen them in the community section. They were out in my fairy garden from Halloween. I think Halloween we had a supermoon and an eclipse. And they were out in my fairy garden last year from Halloween until Thanksgiving, just soaking up all of the energetic everything, planetary action. And then over the last week, I've had them on my ancestors' tombstone, like grave, soaking up all the ancestral energy. It's the same my grandmother whose crystal bowl that is, and her mother. It's their gravesite. And yeah, since last Halloween, Praga. Isn't that amazing? I have a ton of them, and they're just going to get stronger with every year. So this is like big. Let me just put it this way. I picked up the candles about an hour before before such powerful energy. I'm glad you harnessed and are using it now. Yeah, man. Honestly, I'm also really realizing, yes, I'm a gatekeeper, but I'm also a time wizard. Like, as crazy as that sounds, since my bad mushroom trip and like going through the layers of time, I understand time differently now, and I'm layering my spell work on top of my healing and everything like that, and it's getting more and more powerful. But I just got chills when you said that about the candles. Yeah, man. So, yeah, so you can watch and get the energy, but people did pay for a tea light and a petition. It is more of an energetic exchange to get a tea light and a petition, especially because I'm like signing everything and I'm using the potions, I'm burning them, it's like sitting on my altar, your name is on my altar, all of those things. But if you don't have the money for it, of course you can still get the benefit from watching it. Of course you can. But yeah, so these sat out for a month last year in my fairy garden, and then I just put them out for the last week on my ancestor's grave, and they got stormed on probably 3 times. So we have the beautiful storming energy on those as well. And they are in sand from my favorite beach in Connecticut. And they're in a porcelain bowl, which also represents my Italian ancestors, because a lot of Italian magic calls for porcelain. And then I have each of your tea lights here. This one's mine, and then everyone else is behind me. And this tray is actually, this was my great-grandmother's on my mother's side, the other side of my family, the Norwegian side, Norwegian and Irish. And tin, always remember this, if you can get anything from your ancestors, you want it to be tin, wood, or glass, because tin, wood, and glass all hold energy more than anything else. And the fact that this is tin and wood makes it very powerful. And then also I have a sex incense and I have a lotus incense. This is a deer antler and an amber skull. These are my little skulls also, my selenite. I'll explain everything while we're actually doing the working. And then all of your petitions were anointed with my potions. I have succubus potion, money and magnetism green fairy potion, sex and date night potion, siren potion, and starseed potion. So all of your petitions were anointed with those potions. The coconut, I think I'm gonna throw that, I don't know where I'm gonna put that yet. I'll get to that after. But yeah, and then we're gonna do a little ritual, as you can see, with these. Yes, it can assist with current partnerships. So this is going to be to attract many, many options in love, but it can also be used to sweeten up your partner. I did have a couple people who wanted to sweeten up their current relationship, so we're going to do it for that as well. I recently went through a psychotic episode during my trip as well. It completely changed my perception of time and space. Yeah, I actually almost died. I still have to do a story time on that, but I literally ended up in the hospital because, whoa, I took way too much. I was misinformed about how much mushrooms I should take, and I literally accidentally poisoned myself. And the whole time they just kept being like, "Are you sure you didn't do this on purpose?" It was very scary. Oh yeah, and then I've got this too. This is my cane I just got. We're gonna use this in the crossroads working. It's got the lucky dice on the end of it, and a cane is often associated with gatekeeper spirits like Ilegua. Howdy, peeps! You guys are awesome, sassy, and beautiful. Hey, Allie, nice to see you. That's why I don't think I'll ever do anything like that, because I get that when I'm high off weed or dead ass sober. No, literally same. I literally realized after that trip that I'm just too psychic to trip, and that's okay. It's okay to be too psychic to trip, you know? Not everybody needs to, and you know, maybe at this point in my life that's how I feel, but I'm going to be alive for, well, I plan to be alive for a long time. So it's like, I got my whole life to do it. Why, I don't, like, just because I can't do it now, it doesn't mean I can't do it in like 20 years when I'm a different person, you know? You love the cane? Yay. All right, I immediately got exhausted. I felt a really strong pressure in my head, but let's just go ahead and get started. So you guys can get sage. You can light a candle or a tea light. Also, if you want me to light a candle for you and you want a petition, email me. I'll be working this spell for 3 days. So email me over the next 3 days and we can work it out. I've started to do that with a couple people. Also, check these out, guys. These are the sex candles and everything. Like, I already are sold out. All of your, if you bought a sex candle from me, they're all charging with the potions and soaps and everything like that. But these are crossroads ones. So these are going to be available for the highest level of the spell. And so these have all the same properties and everything inside of them, but they also have the added energy of the crossroads. So that's gonna be really fucking cool. And look at this one. It's like an ice cream. It's like an ice cream. Yeah. So, okay. Let's go ahead and get started. You can sage. You can use Palo Santo. You can light incense. Oh yeah, I wanted to get a cone incense. You can light incense. You can use sprays. You can use essential oils. You can use healing modalities like sound healing modalities. You can write Reiki symbols. Literally, you can do whatever you want to add to the spell. My head, I feel a huge pressure in my head right now. Anybody else feel that? Oh my god, I'm a little dizzy. Whew, this is going to be powerful, powerful, powerful. Oh my god. Oh my god. Working with the elements is great. Sacral chakra meditations and music, and working on it at an altar to help improve relationships with self and others. Yes, great advice. Ha! I've only ever smoked weed once, so we shall see. When you're psychic, life itself is a trip, literally. Been hella tired lately for no reason. Head feels tingly. Me too. My ancestors are Norwegian too. Cool. My upper chakras are tingling. Yes, me too with the head. Okay, let's just get started to get these uncomfortable feelings to subside. So I'm going to start out by reading you the description of this love spell, and then I'm going to pray, and we'll set all our intentions, and I'll open up a portal and everything. All right. These are our intentions. This working will be to, oh wait, let me plug in my phone so it doesn't die. Okay. I wish I remembered. Dang, but I will wait. That's okay. The working will be to attract a partner or many partners of high value. We want counterparts that treat us like the goddesses we are and who see our true value. Partners that can take care of themselves, mind, body, and soul, but also financially. Honestly, fuck the fuck boys and fuck girls. We want grown-ass men and women to compliment us and feed into us, not take from us. I'm done attracting leeches and losers. I'm over the patriarchal fuckboy pick-me-girl archetypes that our dystopian reality has seeded. This dynamic is completely and utterly out of alignment with nature. An empress is supposed to sit on her throne while many suitors bid for her love and attention. I'm angered and grossed out by toxic masculinity stealing yet another thing from women. Our divine birthright of healthy, high vibrational femininity. I want lots of high value suitors to choose from and to spoil me. I want to be treated like the queen I am. I want to play the field the way the field has played me. Only this time, make it an astral field. I'm ready to stand in my full divine power and open myself to receive a partner or many partners actually worth loving who don't squander my precious energy and time. This working can also be used to sweeten up an existing relationship or a partner. This spell will also help to attract good luck, money, and opportunities through recognizing your true value. Fuck yes, bitch. Yeah, I just heard Britney Spears in my head go, yeah. Spirits agreeing. I was meant to land on your path. Hell yeah. All right, let's do it. I'm turning off the chat so I don't get distracted. Maybe I shouldn't turn off the chat in case something goes wrong. Amen. Period. Literally. Okay. All right, let's do it. Get comfortable, guys. Benevolent guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Yeshua, Baal, Ram, God source, I humbly come to you today on behalf of myself and every single one of my clients and our loved ones and all those who come in contact with this video. And I first of all just say thank you so much for everything that you bless us with in our lives. Thank you for everything that you give us, and just all the blessings, all the challenges, all the ups, all the downs. We understand that this is all part of a dual-natured reality, and that in this polarized three-dimensional reality, there is no light without dark. And we recognize that all of the challenges make us a more well-rounded soul, along with all of the blessings. And so we just say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We hold a space of gratitude for you, and we just say thank you for everything you've already given us. And we say thank you in advance for everything you're going to bless us with in this spell today. I pray to you, please, Spirit, that you move through me, move through my words and my actions, use me as a channel through which to pray, speak light language, speak truth, open the way, open the gates, use me as a gatekeeper, please. And also, please just guide my actions, the actions I take during this spell. Guide me in all ways. I am your source, the source from which all things come, the central sun, the source from which all things come. I am yours and yours alone. So move through me as you will, because you know better than me what I and everyone else needs. I specifically call upon Archangel Michael, please. I know you don't fucking play when it comes to healthy relationships. I also call upon Asmodeus, because we just don't want to fuck around either. So I specifically call upon you. I also call upon Bastet and any other Lyrian beings of benevolence that want to join. I call upon all my benevolent ancestors and the benevolent ancestors of those working in this. I call upon all past versions of me and future versions of me to aid me in this working. I specifically call upon Anne-Marie Dondero as well as Ida Caggiano. And I just ask, please, that you be with me specifically in this working. With this working, you know, we just want options as women. I can only speak from a woman's point of view because I'm a woman and I don't know what it's like to be anything other than a woman. But as a woman, personally speaking, and maybe I'm speaking for other people too, we just want to be respected. We want to be loved. We want to be taken care of. And I don't think that's particularly a woman's experience. I think that's a human experience. But as a woman, I've had my love squandered. I've had my body taken advantage of. I've had my mind and my soul and my heart run over a million times. I've been abused. I've been hurt. I've been neglected through all stages of my life. I have never, in the 30 years that I've been on this planet, had a healthy, loving, romantic relationship. Not one, not a single one. Every one that I have had has been either abusive or neglectful, which is abuse when it comes down to it. And I just want to feel love, Spirit. I want to feel love. I want to feel real romantic love for the first time in my life. I think I deserve it, and I know my clients do too. I want lots of options because it's been brought to my attention by the research that I've done that in all natural elements in nature, the female animal is supposed to have many male suitors from which to choose from, and that a healthy divine masculine is supposed to chase after and try to accomplish a connection with the feminine. It should never be the other way around, but we are living in the end times. Good is bad and bad is good. Everything is opposite. And so we as women have been forced into a very masculine energy of having to do the chasing. And we've also been forced into a very masculine position of having to take care of ourselves. My generation and the generations after mine and some of the generations before mine have been deeply, inherently brainwashed to believe that we don't deserve love and that we deserve the bare minimum in relationships, to give and receive the bare minimum, for men to give the bare minimum and women to receive the bare minimum. And I don't fucking want to do that anymore. It's exhausting and I just don't want to do it anymore. So this is my call to you, Spirit. Everyone who's in this working, we want lots of options. And if you signed up for this spell and you don't want lots of options, we just want to feel that love in our intimate relationships. For those of you who already have a partner, I pray that you're able to get closer, that you're able to release attachments, to feel true, honest, and love, to have protection over your relationships or your marriages, and to just get closer and feel that unconditional bliss. And we all want that too. And so those of us who are setting out our nets wide and deep, we come forth to you in front of this today, setting out our nets wide and deep. We want deeper connections. We want connections that open us and make us better, not connections that steal from us and leave us feeling unworthy. We want to be treated like the empresses we are. We want to sit on our throne and have many lovers bid for our time and attention. We are high value individuals that deserve to have many options in life. And no matter whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine or whatever physical form you've taken in this life, whatever physical gender or whatever, we want and we deserve love. And we've just been abused and brainwashed our entire lives by media and entertainment and our teachers and our authority figures, our coaches, our everything in life has really just beaten us down since we were children, especially my generation and younger. The internet, we've been sold this lie of what, and even those of us who come from broken homes too, who never had an example of what true love is, who never had an example of what a real marriage is. Like, we want that for ourselves. We want to break these generational curses. We want to love and to be loved. And we want true love, not this weird, narcissistic, codependent lie that we've been sold by a dying society. A society that's already dead. Because us as star seeds and high vibrational beings, the sleeping giants, come back to take our throne. This society oppresses us. And that's why we're slowly destroying it and killing it, because we can't live in it. And we are the future. We are the future now. We see the new earth. We're headed into the new earth. We're on our way to 5D, and there's no more space for this kind of behavior or treatment. We want the real deal. And so this is me coming forth to you humbly. I'll get on my goddamn knees. This is me getting on my knees, just asking, please, Spirit, we're ready. We want the next step. We want to feel love. We want lots of options. We want to see our value. We want to see our beauty inside and out. We want to feel valuable. We want to make lots of money and attract people who make lots of money. And we want to do beautiful things with that money. We want to make the world a better place. We want to give back. We want to break the ancestral curses that we were born into and understand that abundance is our birthright and that we deserve nothing fucking less, and that our entire life has been a lie. And soon we will all have clarity, we will all have peace, we will all have an open mind's eye, an open third eye to see this fucking matrix for what it is. But for now, we're just asking, we set the intention in this moment to set our nets wide and deep. Hear our call, all valuable suitors that are within our proximity, of all those who join this working and all those who are seeking this working, who find this working. Set our nets wide and deep and call in all potential suitors to spoil us, take us on dates, pay for us, bring us joy, listen to us, see us as an individual, not just two tits in a hole. God, I'm so fucking sick of that. Let me find people who love me for my soul, who are interested in me for my mind, not just my body. I'm disgusted by this lie that we've been sold. And I'm disgusted by the way pornography has destroyed relationships, among many other things. But porn's definitely not helping. We call in all our possible suitors into our proximity now. Our lights light up and there's light, and we come into union, and we have many, many options. And these horrible paradigms and abuses that we've experienced from the past become a distant memory as we step into our future. I say this now, so mote it be, I open the ways. Amora, she, namaste, by the power of three, so mote it be always works, always a blessing. All right. Start lighting shit. All right. I'm going to light these candles first. We're going to do a little ritual over the stick candles, and I'll light your guys' candles. I light this candle to attract high-value men and women who are financially, emotionally, mentally, physically stable, who have everything they need. We light that candle to attract a partner who is whole, a partner who is whole within themselves, so we are not having to fill in the gaps for them. And I light this Fires of Love candle to just send out a beautiful beacon of red light, of lust and love and sex and fun and dating and simplicity and feel-goods out into the world. Oh, you see that? The white smoke is our prayers being answered. Yep, there we go. Look, there's that. Saw the other one? I hope it caught that on the camera. It's popping. Our messages are getting to heaven. We light the Fires of Love candle to ignite the fires of love within ourselves and with those around us in our proximity who are valuable suitors, who are appropriate for us, and who can take us out to have a good time, enjoy ourselves, to explore, and to feel what it feels like to be treated correctly, to have an old school experience when it comes to dating. We want to be pursued, and we want many, many options, and we want to feel completely free in those options. I got these yesterday as well. White Buffalo Calf Woman and Good Luck with the Fairy. And we're going to put a little bit of this in the water. And good luck. Okay. Spirit, I add this apple spice powder for apple pie powder for abundance, luck, love, and sex. Put a little bit on the candles. Apple pie spice is very good for attracting love. Also, you each have an apple pie candle, and red is for love, but also for quick energy. Okay. I add this catnip to attract all these suitors, or if someone is already happy with their person, let them be very, very attracted to them. We are the most beautiful people that anyone has ever seen. They look at us and they're like, whoa, people like that exist on this planet? That's what people think when they look at us. We're attracting only high vibrational, highly valuable individuals. I add these cloves for domination, so that we have the ability to set our boundaries and say no if there are things that we are not into, or people who are just not working out for us or we're not interested in. These cloves give us domination over our mind, body, and soul, and help us to say no when we need to. And last, baby, we got the red pepper flakes, not only for my Italian ancestors, but for a little spice, bitch. We want a spicy relationship. We want good love, but we want good sex too. That's half the fucking equation, man. Good love, good sex, good times. Fun, just fun. Give us fun, please. We've been working so damn hard, Spirit. I add this succubus potion to aid us in setting boundaries and holding dominance over the relationships that we cultivate. Put a little bit of this on me. I add this siren potion to put out our siren's call. Let all of our high value possible suitors within our proximity, let them hear our siren's call so that they may come forward to us now. Oh man, my dropper is a little clogged. Let them hear our siren's call so they may come forward to us now. Attract all possible, available suitors to us with our siren's call and make us so incredibly beautiful. Like a siren that cannot be resisted. Hear our call. I add the sex and date night potion to make us the sexiest in the land. The sexiest in the land. When people look at us, they automatically get boners. Just kidding. Just when people look at us, everything we do is sexy. The way we talk, the way we move, everything. People just can't get enough of us. We're sexy, we're beautiful, we're alluring. I add this money and magnetism green fairy to have a little bit of mischievous and mysterious energy for all of us to make more money, because that's good and we all want more money, and to attract partners who can take care of themselves financially, and to just make us extremely magnetic to that which is a vibrational match to us on the highest level. And lastly, I add this starseed potion to attract high vibrational people with an open mind towards our beliefs. Whoa, did you see that? Did you see the candle pop? Whoa, I felt that in my heart chakra. We want high vibrational people who we can have conversations with about this kind of stuff, who don't think we're crazy, who have an open mind, wide and deep, casting our net wide and deep. We are not crazy. We are just enlightened, and we're just a couple steps ahead of everyone. And so we add this starseed potion to attract starseeds and other high vibrational people. Oh, oops, I forgot to put these on. Let me put this on my arm. 1, 2, Well, you can't see what I'm doing. And a 3 crunch. Just kidding. Anybody know what that's from? Now I'm gonna take some of this, mix it all together on my rat tattoo, put it on my neck, rub my arms together. If you have my potions, you might want to put them on, and as I rub my arms like a grasshopper, I bring us luck. Okay. I light this sex and love incense, as well as this lotus incense to open up our energetic field only to things that I said are a high vibrational match towards us. Those who have an open mind and an open heart. And this lotus incense to connect us to our divinity as well. And I light these candles that I have kept safe in my fairy garden, that have collected all this energy over this period of time. Holy shit. It's a big old flame. It's a powerful fucking candle. And that has sat on my ancestors' grave through all the storms. Wow, this is powerful as hell. And I do have some little glass roses in here also. These I have had since I was poor and sad, when I used to live with my abusive ex, and when I had no money and I was very out of alignment. I put them in there because roses are for love, and also I want to send, like I was saying, I'm a time wizard now. I want to send some of this energy to that version of me, because that's still happening somewhere down the timeline, and I want myself to feel hope on this day, my past life, my past self. Look how that flame is taller than my finger. That's insane. Wow. Okay. Start lighting the candles. Wow. I instantly feel better now that those 2 big red candles are lit. This has too much in it. I want it to still burn nice. If you're wondering what this is hemp wick. I use it when I smoke weed. It's just hemp and beeswax. And I used to have a really bad cough from the butane. Once I stopped using butane lighters to smoke, I didn't have a cough anymore. And then it's really good for something like this. sounds so beautiful as it crackles. Those candles are working really hard for us. Look how hard they're working. Oh my god. I like dancing. Okay. Now I light this cone incense to put in my wishing incense holder to grant our wishes. So either to grant us... What the heck? My moldavite just fell off? Huh? What? This was on my body and then I just felt something tickle my back and now it's on my butt? What the fuck? Moldavite be doing the craziest shit. It really be doing the most out here. What the hell? When did that happen? What? When did my moldavite come off? What the heck? What the hell? Did we just timeline hop? Where my moldavite was not on my head? What the heck? You can't make this shit up. Wow, that was so weird. Holy shit. What the fuck? Okay. I light this cone incense, this white sage cone incense, to grant our wishes. Grant us the wish of having many suitors or of sweetening up pre-existing relationships. Strengthening pre-existing relationships. Oh my god. This is gonna sound maybe wrong, but I think at the casino that I have in my state, I think they burn a bunch of sage incense because it smells so good in there, and the sage incense always remind me of the casino. Look at that. Beautiful. Going right... Wow, what are the odds that the smoke is going directly onto the... This is powerful. This is really fucking powerful, man. This is crazy. I keep surprising myself. Actually, I think I'm gonna get out my ceremonial pipe. This is my ceremonial pipe. I just got it when I got the cane. That is a rosary for Santa Muerte that I made. It's got a skull on it. And then this is a piece of amber, which is for love and Oshun. So we'll put that there. And we're gonna smoke out of the peace pipe, baby. Pass the Dutchie to the left hand side. Pass me to the left. One time in college, there was probably like 15 of us hanging out at my friend's condo, and we were all piled on his 2 couches, and I laid across everyone, and then everyone started singing, because that's where I got my nickname, Dutchess, and everyone kept saying, pass the Dutchie, pass that Dutch, and then they literally just passed me. I was just like a baby, like floating across all the clouds, and they were all just singing, clouds, the couches, not the clouds, all the people, they were just like passing me all along. We used to have a lot of fun. We were the hype house before there was like internet like that. Like, we were a hype house before hype houses existed, and obviously we did it better, because obviously. Okay. If you're wondering what I'm doing when I'm doing that, I'm literally, so in a past life, I used to work, I was an Arcturian, and I worked with matrix grids and with sacred geometry, and I can bend time and space through sacred geometry grids. So when I'm doing that, I'm literally in my mind imagining these big sacred geometry force fields and grids over the working to shift us to our highest timeline. And I channeled that through a past life hypnosis, a past life regression, for many months before I found out that Arcturians actually do work with timelines and that they do have those skills. So, very interesting. Let's smoke out of the pipe, baby. Peace pipe, bitch. Want to smoke out of my peace pipe, bitch? Just kidding. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying or doing. I'm just being weird. Alright, then after we smoke this all, I'm going to start working on you with light language, with sound healing, and Orgonite. Alright. My gun, as per tradition. I always love saying that. My gun. This one sucks, though. I'm very disappointed in this one. Never getting this brand again. It's a pretty color, but it sucks. Alright. Benevolent guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Yeshua, Elron, God source, I make this offering to you, particularly my native ancestors that are of my bloodline, my native bloodline, the Ramapo Native Americans, but also to all past versions of me that have been native, and to all of the native ancestors that I hold in this life as well as past lives. I give you this offering. This offering is also for the elementals and the earth spirits. Please do with it what you will. Amon-Ra. Whoa. 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 I light this candle as well to heal us, our lower chakras, our root, sacral, and solar plexus chakra, and to heal any sexual traumas we might be experiencing as we get back in the dating game. Another offering to my ancestors. Whoa. I literally just had a vision of the future, because you guys know I want to have my own land so I can actually hold retreats where we do this stuff together in person. And I just had a flash to the future of probably like 20 of us sitting in a circle and like passing this pipe to each other. That was really deep. Like, I felt that. Damn. Thank you, Spirit. That was a beautiful vision of the future. Thank you. And thank you for sharing in that peace pipe with me, all of you. All right, let me get my little pillow so I can be comfortable. All right, I'm going to suggest that you guys get some water right now. And if you've been feeling particularly tired, I would suggest laying down. I'm going to begin to speak the light language over the skulls and do some sound healing and use Orgonite. So Orgonite is like what I make in my shop, but Orgonite originated in ancient Kemet, ancient Egypt. And what they would do is they would take copper pipes and fill them with coal and then they would use them as wands as they healed the body. And Orgonite is taking a man-made material with a natural material and using them as above, so below. As above, so below. Soul and body, physical soul, everything, you know. We have to stop looking at things as bad or good. They just are. But they would take them and use them to heal. And so like a modern form of Orgonite is literally a clear quartz crystal wrapped in copper or with copper. That's kind of all you really need for a modern form of Orgonite is a clear quartz point. The point is what conducts the energy, and the copper, whoops, also conducts the energy because it's man-made and natural. And I gotta tell you, my crystal woman had these out, and I guess she's had them in storage for like 10 years or something. They haven't seen the light of day. And I was like, those are powerful and I'm gonna buy two. And she was like, oh, just take them. And she gifted them to me because she's just had them sitting around for so long. But like time wizard. So yes, super cool that they've been dormant, but they're so like, I feel them. I don't know if you guys can feel them, but like I feel them right now. The energy is so strong. Look at the candles. Are you kidding me? And then for those of you who don't know, this selenite is from an experience that I had with a quantum healer out in Florida, in Miami, the first time I went. I met her and her friend, and well, her friend through the phone, and she spoke light language to me, and I was able to channel it after that and able to heal people after that. She was really amazing, and the energy went into this selenite. So I'm going to speak light language over the skull. I'm going to use the bells and the little skulls maybe and my frog. So lay down if you've been feeling tired. It could be intense. You could have a lot of intense emotions. You could cry, you could be happy, you could feel like coming home, whatever. If you've never done this, it just can be kind of intense and also kind of weird. So just be prepared for that. And then, yeah, that'll heal you and we'll integrate everything. And I will speak this over you. And I'm just speaking this spell into existence, okay? But definitely lay down if you need to lay down. Sit down, relax, be open to receive, eyes open or shut, doesn't matter. Just be comfortable, okay? Okay. Oh, fuck. I feel that. My lower back. My sacral chakra. And my stomach. Holy shit. I release. Muslima dushima kariku maira dushlale dushimalatin flanko mai klimatei flesh tongo mos flutish kom van karabu baile du mama mustel fiti matai lamatai funker und schlimmeta weke dushma flika schlimmeta dushmi bare bestroy flanko mai style I funko du mai du funko mai du mai schlein funke gebschrieben ifte no mai flanko mai du flush mai mit du frinke more dush mai funker dush mai dik frigi dush hier dan funker schmai. I moest daarvoor steeds vlees kan voor het solution. Maar toch ik er dus kan niet zo tot van het. Toen kwam kan maar toch van het af van het af van kan maar maar dus ik daar of mij daar die moest alle goed door de deel of het is tijd. Maar dat is niks van okay. I warn. Thank you, Spirit. I love you so much, Source, and all my benevolent spirits, all of them, all versions of me in this life, past and future, anything and everything that's helping me along my way. I'm just grateful. I come to you with a grateful heart, and I just say thank you for everything. From the bottom of my heart, I feel it so deeply. This gratitude for being alive and living the life that I do live. I'm so grateful and blessed, and I know it, so thank you. And I just wish for everyone to have that feeling of peace and contentment in their life, to feel fulfilled by what they do with their time and their work, and for them to feel whole and to feel source, the source from which all things come truly within them, and to hold a space of gratitude for where they're at, and to have an open mind and a kind heart, and to hold space for the universe and give it time to do what it needs to do, and understand that it's all for a higher purpose, and that everything's happening exactly as it should be, exactly when it should be, exactly as it should be. Everything's perfect. Got a beep from spirit there. Someone's brakes are squeaking. Everything is perfect. We're already healed. We're already happy. We're already whole. We already have everything we ever wanted. We just haven't made it that far down the timeline yet. We are all powerful creatures in our own right, and we all have the power to change our lives and be the best versions of ourselves and walk on the highest timelines for not only our highest and greatest good, but the highest and greatest good of humanity, the universe, and our family lines. And our souls will thank us for this life that we're living today. And I just pray that this gave everyone exactly what they needed. In your name, Source, because you know better than me. And thank you again for allowing me to be the channel through which all of this flows, for gifting me with this, with many good qualities and many important gifts. Thank you. Maybe important is not the word. Helpful. Many helpful gifts that might be important to the evolution of humanity. I just say thank you. And I'm grateful to all of my clients as well. And I'm grateful for the way that you've already blessed them. And I'm grateful for the way you've already blessed me by bringing them into my energy and sphere. And I say thank you in advance for the way that you've already blessed us. Amora. Ashe namaste by the power of three, so let it be, always works, always a blessing. Ta-da! That's it. I hope you liked it. How you guys feeling in here? Damn, that was intense, right, man? I couldn't stop laughing because it was like so... I was feeling so much, and I was seeing so much, and I was hearing so much. And I was really channeling. It felt really good. I am so happy and blessed to hop on this live. Yay! You're so welcome. I have a smoky taste in my mouth now. Wild! My whole body, so much better. Good. There were uncomfortable points, I will say. I had points of uncomfortability physically and emotionally, but I feel good now. That was the most beautiful and powerful energy I've experienced and been part of. Yay! So many sensations. Yay! Woohoo! Thank you, Duchess. It was intense. I'm so grateful. You are welcome. Did you see my comment? No, I didn't. I was channeling. I also moved outside to bask in the sunlight. Yes, you're welcome. Wow, that was beautiful. I feel so peaceful. Yay, me too. I told you about the synchronicity with Spirit Guide who guides our fam, right? No. Tell me. It was intense. I had many visions of butterflies and animal wings and beautiful experiences and colors. Yay! You're welcome. You feel lighter? Good. Thank you, Duchess. You increased my vibration just being here genuinely from the bottom of my heart. Yay! Thank you! I'm so sleepy. I was like, you remember last time you got hypnotized, man? I was so sleepy. I was like, I went to another hypnosis state. Damn! Again? Yeah, that's why I was like, lay down to everyone. Because I feel it in my ears and like my head and my stomach. I felt sacral chakra was healing during this. Me too. My head started to get so warm during the spell. Yeah, mine too, actually. He smokes a pipe, and I thought about him when you went to get the pipe. That's so funny. It's like you were called to do this live. Yeah. No, yeah. That's why I was like, thanks, Spirit, that this is my job. It's just so cool. I got invited to Witch Fest by an interest of mine. So many wonderful things about this guy. I'm excited. Okay, Sabrina, but don't move too fast, okay? Make sure you take your time because, if that's something I'm learning, this goes for everyone. If that's something I'm learning from dating, It's that you need to take it old-fashioned, take it slow, don't rush into nothing, and if you can, like, hold out on having sex and actually for, like, as long as you can and get to know people, like, there are certain chemicals in your brain that are created from sex that make you confused as to whether you like the person or not, like, so it's, like, that's proven. You can, like, look that shit up, but just be mindful and go slow, and remember that you don't know anyone. Like, you could know someone, this is what I recently learned. You could know someone for years. You could know someone for fucking 10 years, and I learned this when 2020 happened and when random people fucking turned on me for no reason. You could know someone for like 10 years. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the donation. You could know someone for like 10 years, and then they literally could just shock you and be completely different, you know? Or you could know someone, I knew someone for 2 years recently, and then they were not who I thought they was. I'll tell you that. Oh my God, it was so powerful. Thank you so much for making this public and for me being able to participate. My body felt so much energy. It was wild. I love you and cannot wait to go to the future retreats. Yay! It's not going to be for a while, guys. Like, that's the ultimate goal, is to be able to do this, like, have my own land to do this on. But I do want to have, like, retreats and meetups, but that also feels like a really big step that I have to organize. I have to organize that. I have to really, I don't know, I just feel like I've been trucking along, expediting. I feel like I'm moving so fast on my journey. I'm elevating very quickly, and sometimes it feels hard to keep up with everything I want to do, you know? Yeah, so one guy who wanted to get with me said he wanted to study together and literally never talk to me again after he got what he wanted. That's horrible. I thought of drinking water because I was thirsty, and then I was confused. Should I drink water now or later? And then you said, drink water. That was like last time. I was like, whoever is debating whether or not to get your sage, just go get your sage. And I think like 2 or 3 people were like, LOL, you called me out on the sage. I didn't hear you. Just like I can hear you in the readings. My brain, my mind, I can empty it to the point where it's like this vast. I've been really trying to pinpoint how I see things so I can explain. There's a lot of different ways, but one of the ways I channel is I can empty my mind, like, of nothing but fine dining and breathing. Just kidding. More soup for your armpit? No. I can empty my mind to make it almost like this like black empty space, and then that's when everything comes in. So that's when I like hear people say shit or music. Oh, I heard the song, I wish you were here. I fucking heard that while I was doing it. I can make it this black empty void of a space, and then I hear you guys. I see images, see words, I hear songs, see pictures, I smell things. So that was, I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, in the void. I heard you. When I paused, I saw just black. Like when I and then also it takes me through galaxies, and I see the sacred geometry, and I'm like flying through space, and it's all in my, it's like crazy, and I'm going through different dimensions and times, and I'm seeing all these different different interdimensionals, and they all speak the light language a little bit differently. And some are telepathic, and that's when I'm not talking. It's like a lot happening, but I love it. I'm a time wizard for the 100th time. For the 100th time. Ah. Whoa. My guides actually told me to get a bowl of water before the spell. Amazing. LOL. The lid. The lid. The lid. Yes. The spell working was astounding. I stood and swayed and enjoyed the process very much. I didn't get invited to this before the stream and thought I would share how wonderful the energy is. Good. Thank you. And that's weird. I know YouTube does that sometimes. Like, I get that a lot, actually, when people say that they didn't get the notification, even though they have the notification. It's like, I think people say you click the bell and then unclick it and click it again when that happens. YouTube is mad at me. It keeps giving me like no monetization because YouTube knows YouTube is punishing me because I think I'm like talking about it on YouTube because they kept offering me things and I kept ignoring them. Like they were like, do this membership, and then I thought about it and I was like, I don't think I want to do a membership because I have a certain path I'm going down and I don't necessarily want to do that. I'm trying to get classes out and all these things, and I don't think I have enough people that would subscribe. It's, I want to be independent. And so I think YouTube's mad I didn't take because they were like, take this $500 bonus if you do a membership. And I was like, no, I don't want to promise content. And then they were like, check out this new feature, and I never checked it out because I don't really like do anything. Not anything. I like don't edit or do things like that too much. And so I think it's mad at me. So yeah, and it keeps like, and I think it knows I'm about to pop off. Like I can feel an algorithm shift coming. I can feel more people coming. They're getting ready to hop on the Dutch train. I think the train, I'm fucking stuttering. The Dutch train. You feel lightheaded? Me too, man. It was an uplifting live stream. Good. Thank you, Dutch. I feel so relaxed. Thanks, me too. I'm ready to just chill this Friday. Yes, it's normal to puke out that negative energy. Yeah. So much energy, I feel like I need to puke. Is that normal? Katie, you need to ground. Take 2 bowls of salt and stick your hands in them and then stick your feet in them. Or go put your feet on the earth. If you're in a place where it's like not too cold, put your feet on the grass, in the sand, put your feet in like a stream up to your ankles. You gotta ground your soul. That is, when you have the spins, just like when you have too much alcohol in your system, so human spirit runs through water. When you have too much alcohol in your bloodstream rather than water, that's why you get the spins, because it's like your soul is like floating out of your body and your grounding cord is weak because you're like dissociating from the alcohol and you're all disoriented. It's the same sensation. It's the spins. It's when you are elevating too quickly and in an uncomfortable way and your soul kind of gets a little bit jarred because it's really high vibrational. So you kind of float and you get pukey. That can happen for like a come up on a trip too. You can feel really sick. It's just your soul. Or when you get a really like crazy piece of information, like if you get really bad news and you like faint, that's like your soul being like, yeet, like, and you feel like you're gonna puke and your knees get weak and shit. Makes sense because I'm almost all water. Yeah, and think about it, so is your body. Your physical body is like all water. That's why the 1% hates water signs, because water signs are changing the world. Not that the other signs aren't too, but we're changing it in the heart space. Which is not an easy job. Alright, I'm probably gonna get going, guys. Dude, mashed potatoes sounds pretty good right now. Who's having mashed potatoes? I'm making mashed potatoes. I'm a potato. I always get super ungrounded by nature, so something like sitting on the ground or tapping helps with that. That's good advice. Whoa, sorry it's shaking. So much downloads came to me about my soulmate. Hell yes. Fuck yes. Def get some potato stuff. It's a root vegetable, and experiencing senses helps you grounding in reality, like eating. Yes. That's why they say sometimes psychics will like gain a lot of weight because they're trying to ground, but I'm always going to take care of my body, not because I care about, I care about looking good. I definitely do. It's obvious, I think. I work out and I eat well but I want a quality life body, because when I had my car accident, I was in so much pain, and I was very skinny. I looked very good, but I had bad everything. Like, my body just hurt, and then eventually I did put on more weight because I wasn't able to be as active, and then that was more strain on my body, and I was like, fuck this. I need to be an able-bodied human my whole life. I don't want to be in a body prison. I'm already in a body prison. Not to sound rude, body, but it's different than what I'm used to. So, quality of life, man. Forgot why I was saying that. I forgot why I just brought that up. That rant. Reminder to like the video, guys. Thank you. Yeah, okay, guys. Well, so I haven't decided yet. I think I might put that coconut in the river. Like I said, the candy I will save for the next workings. Probably put the apples in cemeteries or in the woods. I don't know yet. Probably the woods, so an animal can enjoy them. Not that there aren't animals in cemeteries, but... And then I'll burn the petitions at the river. I took a video of the beauty petitions at the river too, and I'll post that on Instagram. Okay, guys, I love you. Thanks for joining me. This was fun and beautiful. The chat's not going anymore, so sometimes that happens, but maybe no one's talking. All right, bye-bye, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.